Guys, I'm going to show you how to XP farm in open world. My name is Eds109. I am with Mayhem Masters. This video is to teach you how to XP farm. So let's first start off with the build I'm currently using. And the build that I'm using for this XP farm is Hunter's Fury. It's the only build I use for XP farming for open world. I'm running 4-piece hunters and I'm running 1-piece Badger Tough, and I'm also running Memento backpack. My hunters is calibrated so that I got armor and weapon damage on all 4 pieces of my hunters. So if I need to hit extra harder, I can always take the armor off and then add an additional weapon damage to my hunters so that it hits harder. If I want to be a bit more tanky, then I can take off the weapon damage and add armor. Okay, so as you can see, the Badger Tough I'm using is Unbreakable. I would use a Badger Tough Intimidate, but all in all, Unbreakable gives me that extra survivability as well. So with the Badger Tough, it gives me the extra 10% shotgun damage that works with my Hunter's Fury, because my Hunter's Fury will give me an additional 15% shotgun damage on top, so I'm gaining 25% shotgun damage. And my Scorpio hits for 1 million per bullet, or give or take, that's what it says anyway. But sometimes I don't go what it says because it'll probably be lower than what it says. So don't worry about my weapons for my police or my pistol, because they're just there to fill up the spots. And then I'm using a Crusader shield with the Banshee Pulse, because these are less costly. So these will only cost me 2 scavenger points to instantly add them back. So that is my build. Now then, I am on challenging with 4 directives. I don't use Armor Hoarder because Armor Hoarder works against my hunters, because I have less armor capacity, and the last thing I want is to be in a situation where I got half a capacity. I rather have full capacity so that I can deal with the ads efficiently. So that's why I got the Scavenger on as a replacement, because with the Scavenger points, if you collect the tickets off the floor, it will restock your skills. So because I got 2 skills that only requires 2 Scavenger points, I will kill 2 ads, and then that is my skill back instantly, which I will demonstrate in this video for you, so that you can understand having the right talents, directives, and having the right skills. So I am going to explain to you. So what I do for XP farming, I come around in this direction here and I constantly farm for XP. So we're going to start off with this territory control, because I want that Warhound to come a little bit closer, so that should give me enough time for the Warhound. So the best XP things that I go after are the resource convoys, the elite resource convoys, the territory controls, and the public execution, and the Warhounds. Public execution is a 2-for-1. After you complete the public execution, it gives you the additional XP, and then it also gives you a bounty. That's why I call it 2-for-1. When I'm doing XP farming in open world, I treat it as if I'm playing chess. So I want to control the chessboard and not the chessboard control me. And what I will demonstrate that as well also with the Warhound and with the territory control. Because knowing where your spawn locations are will speed up your XP gain dramatically. So that's why I say I'm playing chess, because I want to control the chessboard. Okay. So I'm going to deal with these ads up on top of here. I'm going to leave them drop down, because I'm going to start positioning myself. Because once I kill the last ad, this manhole cover is going to activate, and that is going to be their spawn location for this territory control. So I am not venturing too far from their spawn location, because I want to kill them as quickly and efficiently as I can. Okay, I'm not bothering picking up any loot. I'm just going straight for the XP. Okay, I'm gonna check my map to see where that warhound is. I got time to do one more. So I'm gonna go after this territory control. Because I want that warhound to come closer. And yes, I do know all the locations for the warhound for this area. The best place to have the warhound to spawn in is on this side, because on this side I can have 27 waves. On this side, unfortunately, I can't have 27 waves. Okay, so at the moment I'm not going to be able to demonstrate the 27 waves because the warhound is coming from the opposite end. So ideally I would want it to come on this end. Because then for each ad I kill with a warhound, it should give me 2,500 XP. So let's go after this territory control, and then hopefully the warhound will start to be in a position where I want to control it. So this shouldn't take us long at all, not with the hunters anyway. There are better builds out there for open world farming, but I love the hunters, so I will only use the hunters.
Civilian targeted.
When I kill the last ad, the ads are going to come from over the top of that railing up above, which they are. No, they're not. So I haven't killed the last ad yet. So I'm getting ready for that. I'm not worried about the red at the moment. This purple is going to drop me the key. So I'm going to pick the key up. And that is the XP done. I'm going to quickly check my map in a minute. Because I'm going to empty all my loot. Because I don't need them. Oh, I got Obliviate that's going to waste. Damn. Oh well, that's what happens in this game. But I don't need it. I just want to empty out my inventory. Because none of this is any good to me. So, let's check where the warhound is. Yes, I can go after that now. Ideally now I would want the warhound to be inside here. I'll show you now. Because I want to control, I know where their spawn points are for the year. Up there where they are, on that side where they are, they can spawn anyway. But if I let them come down here, then I know that this manhole cover right here is a spawn location. So I'm taking away any interference that could possibly interfere with the territory control. Now you notice I'm using my police M4. Okay. So now we're gonna go after this warhound. So for this side, I don't know where they're going to spawn by on this side because I never interacted them by here. So I'm assuming it's going to be this manhole cover. So that's why I'm facing them now. So So I'm hoping it's going to be Batman or cover, guys. So the proof is in the pudding. Yes, it is. It always goes to the nearest location. So that's giving me 2,000 per ad. Okay. That should give me an instant level, which it did. Oh, resource convoy intercepted, so okay, that's cool. I'm just deleting all this. So now we're gonna check to see, let's go after the public execution. Public execution is a 2-for-1 because once you clear the public execution, it gives you the XP and then it gives you a bounty. So it's a 2-for-1 and it's good for XP farming. Okay. So I haven't altered my build in any way. I'm still using the same build. Okay, I'll show that to you now to prove to you I'm still using my hunters. It's not been altered. Okay, I'm still using the same build. When the Warhound comes on this side, the spawn truck is going to be this by here, and that's where you get the 27 waves. But if there's any interference on the outside, like there is now with the Chunga, it will interfere with the 27 waves. Okay? Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. So don't be disheartened if the 27 waves don't work, because it got, so if it doesn't work, it could be that there's an interference somewhere. Okay, and get my buff kicked a minute. So let me just readjust. So as you can see, I can literally get my skills back just by killing the ads. So I haven't got no skill cooldown on. So I don't have to wait for the skill cooldown timer, which is 30 seconds, depending on the skills you're using. So I'm not too worried at the moment. I already got my stacks going. I got my boosting armor as well. There we go. Let's go and get the bounty. There's the bounty. And
Target is near you, Agent.
I'm not going to mark it on the map because I know where this bounty is now, because I've done it so many times. And I'm not even picking up any loot. He smacked me with his shield, huh? Give him a kneecap, huh? Crap his kneecap. So I got my skills back ready. And I also play chess for the ads, because I'm prioritizing which ads I'm killing as well, to speed up so that they don't give me too much of a problem. There's one more ad lurking around somewhere. I'm going to take a shortcut through the gate on the left. And if you do this at night, you'll have a hunter lurking above them 2 crates, but there where you climb the rope. He's the shadow hunter that keeps following you around the map. He's not, I don't know if he's part of a mask or not, but he's just one of them hunters that seems to be in a place that is unexpected. Sometimes this gate will be open and sometimes this gate will be closed, so you have to find an alternating route. But for this video it's open.
That's the target, Agent.
So we're gonna try this side gate down here, see that is open. If there's a chunga, I will always take the chunga out first.
Target down. Good job.
But this time I just went straight after the boss just to get it out of the way. Not too worried about that up there. He's not going to cause me too much of a problem.
Got the target. Nice. Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time. Nicely done, Sheriff.
I'm sure that gives me an additional wave then. There's a resource convoy coming in. Again, I'm going to control where they spawn. So I want them to be roughly down by here somewhere. Or even roughly by there. Okay, so I'm going to go there now. Because again, you're controlling the chessboard and not the chessboard controlling you. So you won't see me running after them, because I want to control exactly where they spawn. So I will allow them to come down slowly, so I will clear the area so there's no interference. So I will kill these ads because I got time to do so. Okay. I will check the map now again and see where they're coming from.
Orders received, sir.
Hostile control point identified.
Get rid of these. Okay. Again, I want it to come down. And right there. That's perfect right there. So there's a couple of places they can come from now. So instead they picked that door over there. Okay. They wanted that door, so they got that door. They will always go for the nearest location. Because I did want it to be that door over there, but sometimes it doesn't work. So they wanted that door over there. So, but at least we weren't too far away from them. Okay, we got another territory control coming down. is that one going? Oh, that's going into that one. So we're gonna take this one and I'm gonna intercept it right there. Okay, that's where I want to take it. So let me go to this. Alrighty then. And it's just rinse and repeat, guys. Rinse and repeat. Because it's just, you know, it will really speed up your XPing. Yes, if you are low level, this will be an unfair advantage because you won't have the builds. But hey, we all start from somewhere, I suppose. You can always contact me, Eds109. I'll be more than happy to help you. So, right, I want to intercept these right here because they're close to the control point. And I don't want them to interfere or run into that next control point. So I'm going to intercept them and take them by here because I know it's going to be this door where they're coming from. So that's why I intercepted them exactly where they were. Because the last thing you want is to go into control point and get your hair and get a battering. I could allow them to come down further because it wasn't that control point that they were going to. I could have technically hit them by here, and then this truck becomes their spawn location. Now I got an elite patrol coming out of the territory, so I'm going to see which direction they are coming. So they're going up, so I'm going to hit them roughly right there. That's where I'm going to intercept them. Just allow them time to come away from the territory control. Because I could also, the reasons why I want to hit them where I just marked is because there's a truck nearby and that is going to be their spawn location. Because it could have been this truck by here if I wanted to. So if I hit them right now, it's going to be this truck. So I'm going to hit them right now. Just want the couple more to come out. And then we're going to use this truck as the spawn location for these little elites. I'm going to take out the back one, I'm going to take out the middle one, because I'm controlling where they're running as well at the same time. And there's the truck, just to show you that I was right. Okay. So you could see how quickly I'm going through this with these. Okay, and now there you go, not bothering picking up loot. I just want the XP. Okay. Oh, that was so close. Oh no, I did make the level. Okay. So now I'll check my map again. Now I'm gonna hit this one and I'm gonna intercept it right there. So let me mark it. I always make the most of these resource convoys when I see them in the map because they offer really good XP if you can control where they are spawning. Control spawn is the key here, guys, to make it faster for you, because as you can see I haven't spent that long here. Okay. So I'm not too worried about cutting through. I'm just gonna go up this way because sometimes I can readjust if I need to. Right, see where that fire truck is? I'm gonna change the location now. I'm gonna hit them right where they are because there's a door to their left that they are going to spawn from. so I changed their location. There's the door I was talking about, because I wanted to get the other ads that was here as well. So they came out of this door. And as you can see, that didn't take me long.
System disrupted.
So we'll gain another level, or close to another level of this as well. So do we make another level? Yes, we do. Oh no, it's just a smidge. It's an absolute smidge. So, oh well, it is what it is, I suppose. So we got another resource convoy. I'm gonna hit it exactly where it is, because where they're coming from would be the next spawn location. So they would spawn. Oh, we're definitely getting a level from this now. So where they came out of is where their spawn location is. So that's why I hit them where they were. Because I know the back end of the DU would be their spawn location, because that's the only door that is available to them. If I allow them to come out, I'll show you now, hang on. Let me just deal with this for a second. They followed me from the previous encounter. So if I allow them to come out here into this region, then they could be coming from any direction. So that's why I used their own location and made it stayed in this one, so that it would be that building down there that will have to be their spawn location. So there's more to this game. So that's how you can speed up your XP gain, guys. I would also make a note as well that you can do this on heroic with 3 directives. However, you gotta include the extra additional wave on heroic, which you do get. On challenging, you don't get an additional wave, you only get 2 waves. So that's why challenging is good for XP farming. And there's another note as well, you can XP farm in the summit. However, if you take in all the factors, how long it takes you to get to floor 9, and then factor in how long it's going to take you to find the floor 10 with the window on the left with the armor crate as you come out of the elevator. So if you factor in all the time it takes to get there onto floor 10, and if you do my method, you could do 5 to 6 levels before you even start farming in the summit. So open world can give you 4 to 6 levels before you even found the right floor. So okay, I just wanted to make that little note for you. Sometimes open world is better because it's less of time. Everything's here, everything is set up. You just have to pick which way you want to go XP farming, and then you want to make it more proficient for you, and then you need to know the spawn locations. So yeah, there is no right way or there's no wrong way. Some people prefer summit, some people prefer open world. So, and I'm one of them people, I do like open world farming, and I also like doing summit farming. So, you know, it all depends on what type of mood I'm in. So, for instance, if we have a new season, then I will literally close my game, literally, by going to my social, go to group, and I will go do not disturb, and then I will go to my checkpoint, and then I will turn on all the directives, 8 directives. I will do heroic, and I will constantly stay in that on that floor 10 checkpoint until my season is completed. Okay, that's how people can complete their seasons. Some people take 1 day, some people can take 3 hours, some people can take 2 hours. So it all depends on the time you have spare at that specific moment. But with me, I will constantly stay in the summit until it's completed. So, and that's it, guys. That's how you XP farm. So let me show you the war dogs locations. So if you're going to intercept the war hound in this location with the territory control, then the spawn point would be the black door in front of us, because that's the only location they have. Okay, if you're going to intercept the warhound somewhere by here, then you got to look for a manhole cover, which can be anywhere. Sometimes it could be hiding in the bush, or it could be anywhere. Okay, so just watch out for where they are going to spawn, and I'm most thinking it's going to be from here somewhere. So you just gotta play it smart. Okay, so if I intercept the warhound by here, then it's going to be this location. If I intercept the warhound by here, then it's going to be this manhole cover, and so on and so forth. So I got 2 hunters now, so I am going to look for them, or let them catch up to me. And there's one of them now right in front. So I'm not too bothered, because the hunters can really pack a punch. Watch me fail now badly. Right, there's a hunter somewhere. Alright, where is he to? Alright, let me get my skill back. Right, I need to find where that hunter is. He's shooting. Oh, there he is. I found him. So as you can see, I got 4 directives on. And I've only got 2 hunters, not 3. And I'm taking them down with ease, and I don't need a drunk punch. I already got it. So bye bye. Yes, you're probably screaming down the mic, why did you just dismantle that for? Because I already got loads of them. If I intercept the warhound in here, then that is going to be their spawn location. So I'm going to finish off with the warhound now to gain the extra level I need. So, and it's right on top of us. So because of where they are, I am going to hit them right here. Oh, I can't. Right? I'm going to shoot them and not hit them. So we're going to watch for where their spawn location is. And I know roughly where it is now, because we already hit them. If you don't want to hit them here, just let the warhound carry on forward, so that you know exactly where the location is going to be. So that's what I'm going to do now, even though I know where the location is, but I want to take it to a different one. So I'm just letting it go. So I'm just gonna follow it quietly. And there you go, see that manhole cover? That's the next location. Okay. So always take them to a location where you're comfortable with. So
Feel sick.
yeah. So there you go, guys. With that, I will bid you all good night and happy hunting in whichever you want to do, and I will make you a salute.